Oh, right there, Eugene's back there. Repair here for another. So work on the Poulan. It's a little dirty here. I don't know. Of course, screws are loose, so that's always great. Bought a bunch of equipment from a gentleman or a young kid actually, and this was one of them. So we're going to see if we can get this one to run. I just did a video on the other one. I think that one's gone. Let's see how this one is. Let's get some tools. Let's see what this one's missing. Surprise, surprise, surprise. If this one's not missing something too. I think I might have had it the first time. Yep. Yeah. The screws are loose, and it usually tells you somebody was already trying to mess with it and they couldn't fix it, so they gave up, and now I have it. Yay. Saw's not too dirty. I mean, it's used. Got some melt here from the muffler. Nothing bad. Oh my God, it's got an air filter. Look at that air filter. Woo! Put right on that. That's a miracle. Alright. Gonna get this plug out. Check for a spark. Check compression. And we'll go from there. Grab me a 3/4 socket. Yep, there we go. Ratchet. Yeah. Like I said, the case of our snack stealing friends and remnants in there, so I evicted him, and I had to vacuum out the case and clean up because I don't want anybody getting some virus or something. Here's the plug. You see it has some moisture on it. Clean that off right away. Get that cleaned up. Down here. See. Oh, on. Probably help if I could see it. Turn some lights off here. Be right here. Well, let me move you over a little bit. Look right about here. I can see spark. Hopefully you guys can see it. The ladies, whoever's watching this. I can close the door down a little bit too. Try this. Alright. Try it. You got spark. Alright. That spark, let me back you up a little bit here. Turn some lights back on. And pause 1 second to grab the compression test. Yeah, no, I know not everybody's gonna have a compression tester, but I'll check. Well, since I do own one, I'll check out my pull over real easy. Make sure it doesn't. Just want to make sure it didn't hit the bottom of the adapter. Put my gauge on here. We're up under here with the spark plug, so I don't accidentally put my hand on it and really have some fun. You can see that, but can you see that? Let me see if I can pick this up a little bit higher. Gauge is right there. Whew, here we go again. All right, we're done. I'm not even squeezing the throttle. We're over 120 pounds, so we're good. So the compression's good. Come on, give me my tools. Yeah, I have like I said, I have another one I did a video on. I'm not sure which order I'm going to share them in. Because obviously they look identical. But I think that one had 122, 124. But I got the compression tester. I might as well use it. My son got it for me. So Matt go. Let me hang this back up. All right, we reinstalled the plug. We clean the filter off here. I hate to start stuff with no filter at all. I mean, you got to do what you got to do if you're fixing them. But if it's got it, I might as well put it back on. In fact, well, this one don't have a cover. The cover is part of the air filter, which is full of sawdust too. Awesome. And the seal's coming off. Fix that while I'm standing here, but yeah, you don't want to put this back on. Dust in it. All right, so we got that back on. And check the tank. See if there's any fuel. I hope not. Last one didn't. Yeah. Ooh. It's got something in it, but I'm not sure if it's human. No. There's I wouldn't call that fuel. I'll take this out and dump it out. Hang on. Alright, there wasn't much in there, but here's also the vent to the bottom of the cap here. Somebody pulled it hard enough to yank it off. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to pause you 1 second. I'm going to fix this. I got to get a socket or something to pound the retainer back in. Hang on. Alright, we got it reinstalled. Put that back in. I want to wipe off around this cap before I go putting fuel in it. I don't want any of this dirt in the tank. I mean, there's a filter in there. Actually, I have new... Yeah, we can do that too. I have new filters. Right here. I can do that. Pull this out the right way, but let's see what the filter looks like. Get my hook. Reach in here and pull up the filter. What's the time on these 2-strokes? The filter doesn't get too big because I can tell you what did get bad. Fuel line is broken. Always hard as a rock too. Well, that might be what did this in. Yeah, this line is rotted. Okay. Might be going on a different path here. These things are a pain in the butt to get lines in. The tanks are part of the frame, and the hose is underneath this. Uh-oh. Well, there's a new twist to the plot. Alright, we're going to pause 1 second. I got to get a 5/16 so I can pull this air filter off. Awesome. I think this is the one you got to remove the carburetor, throttle, and everything all at one time. Alright. Let's see. Here's a throttle linkage. I think I can take that off. I think I can squeeze this and pop that right out the side. Just a little pinch. Push it right out, I think. I'm going to break something, so gotta be careful. Slippery. It goes in easy, but come on. It's hard to get it back out. Let me get a screwdriver too. Let me get a screwdriver behind it, and then I'll squeeze the other side and see if I can get the pop. Yeah, like I said, this is not fun because it's meant to go on because the taper's getting it off. That's a different animal. think I got it. Come on. Got it. Nope. Right. She's out. Oh, come on. It doesn't come out that side. Set that right there. Get the return line off from the carburetor. That one is a sauce. Get that off. I don't know, that one's actually, oh wait a second, that might be the supply line. I don't know, but that one ain't so great either. Trying to figure out the linkage here. You can't get this off because the throttle cable hooks right to it. So it's all got to come off in one piece, I think. No, I don't think I can because I hit the handle. I think I gotta get the cable out of there. It just snaps in, but as I just said, the plastic gets brittle, so you're snapping on things, and next thing you know, you broke something. Come on. Doesn't want to come out because I'm afraid I'm going to break it. Then the retainer for the throttle cable won't be here. Oh, come on. Yep. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. I keep prying on it. Can I unhook it? I can't unhook it. Definitely got to come out of the holder here. It's just so tight that doesn't want to give up. Come on. Got halfway out. I'll show you the groove it's in if I can get the throttle out. Huh. Doesn't seem like it wants to come out of that thing. It's right here. It's stuck in there good. Yeah. Alright. Better stop before I break that. Put that back in there. I got this out, so maybe I can get the carburetor off now. Whew. Here's a line here, just kind of chilling out. Line here's all rotted off. All I need to do is get this off of there, and I could have left it. Here's the carburetor. Here's the lines. They're pretty brittle and broken. Fortunately, one goes. This one's not too bad. This is just a return line. The supply line goes. I don't know. Okay, that was just the primer line. The primer ball on the side here. You gotta take this cover off, and you can take the primer out. That was just a primer line. They're not hard to change. The hard part is that the supply line. Supply line goes right through the middle of the tank here, and then get that started. Oh my gosh! And then you can't find that size line. Oil stores don't carry it. You gotta order it because it's metric, and yeah. Fuel lines are not fun on a chainsaw. Unless it's a steel or Husqvarna, because they have a grommet on the side of the tank. You can just pull the grommet out, and the line and everything comes with it. As you see, I got the fuel line right here. I forgot. I don't know if that'll go through there though. Yeah, the primer's right here. 2 screws and take that off. That one, the line going in looks good. This is the one that's the problem. This one right here is deteriorated to nothing. I bet I can't even pull out the tank. No, oh. Here's one that broke. That's the one that rotted off. We have to go and see if I got some more line and fight the fight. See if I can show you. Yeah, you can't really see it. Can't get the camera in there. It's right there. That little hole is where that's got to go through. You got to push it down with a pair of needles from the top, and then try to reach through this hole and grab it to pull through. All right, we're gonna pause you 1 second. I'm gonna go see if I can find some line, and I think we're gonna save you the pain of watching me fight to get this back on. All right, we got our carburetor stuck back on here. So let's get some hardware put back on. What a pain in the butt to get that throttle linkage in there. That one didn't want to start on this side. The studs are pushing down. Got that one. Let's see if I get this one to start. Problem is, studs are floating in here, so I'm trying to tighten it up, but it's pushing the bolt back. Alright. Yeah. Actually, the kit, that one kit I had this line in it. I just didn't know. It was wrapped up. Alright. So let me make sure it's tight. Don't want to go through all that again. Probably a little sticky here, but not too bad. I don't know if it's a cable or what the issue is, but it's a little sticky. Well, we can spray her down. See if I got some WD-40 pump here. Woohoo! See if I can trip over. Something on the return spring here. It's getting better. Yeah, it's getting better. One more squirt in here. It's slow, but I think with the salt running, the vibration will help some. It isn't even that bad inside. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't using much in that line rod though. I just gave up on it. I don't know. Don't know until I throw some fuel in here and give her a couple pulls. I was just playing around with trying to put a new air filter box on a head trimmer. I haven't done a video yet, but there were some pieces missing, so I had to get them before I can even attempt to work on it. And it took a special socket to get in the molding for take the air filter box off. I had to take one of my nut drivers here. I have 2 sets of these and grind it down so it fit over a piece of plastic. Yep. It would take a really thin wall socket. I had one in my car or my truck, that I can get in there. So once I seen what the issue was, I took a 5/16 and I made one. That way, if I ever come across a steel that has the same issue, I have a socket already. Alright, get some fuel in here. Oh, we're going to tighten up a chain too before I go pull on something here. It's pretty loose. Oh yeah, let's get it in the machine, not on my foot. Considering this stuff is like, if you buy pre-mix, it's like $16 a gallon. Of course, I'm pretty sure I splashed it on my sneakers, but that's okay. Not like it's my newest ones. Yeah. Alright. That's back on. Oh my god. I guess I did dump a little bit over the top. It dries really fast because it's true fuel. But yeah. Bring you over this way. Look at that chain. Probably not advisable to start it up like that. Or try to start it. Oh, that's good. What this is? Choke linkage. Can I put this on without taking it all back apart? We can go in this way. I gotta take the. I think I gotta take the air filter back off. Alright, we'll bring you back. I gotta put this back on. Hang on. Alright, we get the choke on. What a pain in the butt. I don't like the. Hoping the tank ain't cracked. Cause I see a lot of fuel leaking out here on the table. Alright, let's fix this this chain. Grab a 1/2 inch socket. Ratchet. Okay, why am I not seeing an adjuster on this? Uh-oh. I'm not seeing an adjuster on the front of this one. Maybe it's just down where I can't see it. Not the same as the other one, so. Yeah. No. That's not it. Oh, what are we doing? It would not surprise me. I don't think I've had anything yet that hasn't been missing parts, so. Part for the course, this one's missing part too. Be ordering that. It's like everything that I've taken apart. Yep, there's no slack adjuster. It's totally missing. Supposed to be right here. Awesome. So you can't tighten this chain up. Yep. Alright, well. Looks like we're going to have a part 2 on this video. Yep, slack adjuster's going. Supposed to go in through here. Stick out through there. Oh, great. Great. Yeah. Alright, we're going to end this one here and we'll pick it back up when I get parts in. Alright. God bless. We're out of here. Peace. Alright, we just pulled this chain back by hand. We're going to, before I'm jumping the gun here, we're going to see if it'll start. I'm going to bring it over this way a little bit. Alright, we just want to make sure it runs before I go ordering parts. We don't have to bring you all back for to put a slack adjuster in. We can put this thing back together and this video. It does run. That's all that I was worried about. Just thinks that everything I got is missing something out of it. And come on. Just claims that didn't know nothing about them. That's how it always is. Nobody knows anything about them, but then everything's missing something. So obviously somebody was in it. So I don't know. Nobody can just tell the truth. Now listen, I did mess with them, but I have removed some parts from them, and that's the end of it. Either I was going to buy them or not. Alright, that's why that one wasn't tight. Like I said, I don't know why. Just can't tell the truth. Something missing is missing. No, at least if I know what's missing, I would have ordered it already. It's there. Seems like it's off a little bit. One of the screws would come out. I kind of cast it into the casing here. So I want to get one out so I can screw it into this one over here so I can get it back to where it belongs. I can see the plate. It's off just a touch. There we go. So it's there. Get to line up is the fun part. Try again. That was the screw I think was loose, if I remember right. Got it. Got it. Last one. So it runs at least. I smoke a little bit because there's whatever gas was in the tank has evaporated and the only thing left was the oil. Tried to dump it out, but all I could get out was what I could get out. Time. Alright, there you have it, folks. Pick up some tools and we end this video here. It's a runner. Not a bad looking saw. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I must apologize to the person that said that took parts off of this. This has got the cheap old quick tightening. Here we go. I apologize. There was parts missing off of some of the stuff the kid gave me or sold me, but not everything. Hang on. I wasn't mad anyway. I got 2 out of the 6 things running anyway, so this has got a quick adjuster. Loosen this up a little bit more. And remember, always pick up on the bar because that's what you're going to do. You're going to push down the bar when you're cutting anyway. It's got a quick adjuster right here. Turn one way and so you got this isn't even mounted right because it's not It's not adjusting it, so maybe that was the issue too. Maybe the chain kept coming loose. It's supposed to fit on the pins in the back here. It's not pushing against the pins to move the borer back and forth. It's close. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. It's touching enough. It just seems to be all the way out. Yeah, I don't like these. These things loosen up all the time. Better off just go on Amazon and order the slack adjuster and put the regular slack adjuster. Is that the hole? Let me look. It's got the hole in the bar, yeah. Somebody's better off taking this saw and putting yeah, it's got the holes in the bar. So yeah. So if I was keeping this, that's what I would do. I switch it back in go on Amazon, get the pin, put the bolt back in, and put the thing so you can adjust it from the screw. They work much better than these. This thing, they vibrate loose. Gotta make sure the bars are really tight. This one's casing also. Not that most people care. I mean, most people got their stuff to use them, not to store them. So this one is okay. Alright, so switch back on. Yeah. She's good. She's good to go. I just gotta clean her off and she can leave. That's good because I had two people ask me about the same saw, but gentleman I already know, local guy, asked me first. So that's not fuel. That's water. There's absolutely nothing in the bar. Alright, hang on. I'm going to put the bar oil in here. Then we'll end this video. Alright, we had some Poulan Pro bar oil. I don't know why I have it. Yep, she's oiling. She's good. Alright, we'll put you on the other stand and we'll end this video. Alright, I'm back. There she is. Got the cover back on it. There's the case. Here's the other one. That one's going though. So there she is. That's all. I'm not cleaning it. I'm not cleaning it any more than that. I blew it off. I wiped some of I wanted to make sure that whatever mouse nest was in this case wasn't on this machine. I don't want somebody catching some disease. You look down in here. There's where the rope spools. We gotta clean this. I don't think this saw was used a lot. I think they must have had an issue with maybe they used it one season and put it away, and then that maybe sat for a couple of years, maybe down tree or something, and line rotted off. They didn't use it again, or they tried to start it and it wouldn't start again. I don't know, but yeah, sawdust. But there she is. It's all fixed. Yeah, sorry to jump around a little bit. I thought I was going to end it and then have to come back and put the slack adjuster in there for the chain, or the chain adjuster. Call it slack adjuster, it's a chain adjuster. So, but didn't have to. It's got the quick turn in built into the bar. Not my favorite style, but they work. Just you find yourself tightening them up more often than you probably want to. So, but you can put the slack adjuster in there, or the chain adjuster. I keep calling it slack adjuster. Chain adjuster in there because it has the hole for it. It has a hole in the bar for it, so you could change it at probably $8 for a chain adjuster. So anyway, you can do that. So if you got any information out of the video, please like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Project Funny videos, things nature, Drift Grill, Roadside Find, Screenshot, share videos, all kinds of cool stuff on there. Shared some parts, I think, for the other one. Yeah, the other one, because I think I needed an air filter, so I shared some parts for a wheelbarrow I just fixed. The handles are pretty much had, so I shared both of them on my Instagram, so check them out, they're free. Doesn't cost you nothing. YouTube free, Instagram free, Facebook is free, no obligation. It's Eugene's Backyard Repair. One of them has no S on the end, so you go check them out. Give this video, if you would, please, a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. If you could give it the middle finger, I wouldn't even care about that, but thumbs up, thumbs down with help get my stuff shared. Anything helps, comment helps. What's up? How's it going? You know, smiley face on the comment, doesn't matter. All them helps. Oh, like I said, make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to see any more videos. Anything you do, help out, get my stuff shared. I'm going to keep putting the videos out. If it keeps helping you save money, this one with the case will be $10 more than the one without the case. So you're saving the money on who's ever getting the saw. The saws are, I think the Poulan Pros, they were $189 last year. So I don't know. They're probably about the same this year. So they're almost $200, or they're $200 for taxes. So spending $45, $50, or I think when I put for $45 and I'll put this one for $60. Is it what, a quarter of the price? So my math was probably off, but anyway, so it's a good deal, because most of the time you're buying saws for cutting brush down on your property or down limbs, or most people they're not buying homeowner saws to heat their house with. So they're good saws to keep around, so you don't take your expensive one and go out there and cut a down tree on the ground, so, and hit a rock or something. So anyway, so give a thumb up, give a comment if you would, please. And we're out here. Peace. Here she is. Like I said, here's the case. I can get her opened up here. Take her out. Drop her in. Here she goes. Gonna take a couple pictures, post this one up on Facebook, and get her sold. All right, God bless you all. Have a good day. We're out here. Peace.